So I want to know, what is the magic sauce? Is it the food because it was okay? Is it the service? Is it ambience? The speed in which they're served? Or is it a bit of everything? Is that the magic sauce for Oriental Kopi?
Maybe I cannot call this as a magic. I think...
I'm Wong Xiaoning and this is the Breakfast Grille. Who would think that a modern kopitiam could list and almost double its IPO price when it made its debut on the ACE market? A feat that Oriental Kopi has achieved, but has the easy money been made? What is the strategy for growth and how can they continue to keep those long lines in a very competitive food and beverage industry where trends come and go with Malaysians spoiled for choice? We speak to their managing director, Datuk Kelvin Chan, to find out. Congratulations on your listing because you've raised 184 million ringgit from this IPO exercise. So let's unpack why a 4-year-old company is in such a hurry to grow. Almost 20% is going to be used for the expansion of cafes. There are 20 outlets already now, with 1 in Singapore, with plans for 13 outlets from now till FY 2026. Kelvin, what's the thinking behind these 13 outlets? Why that magic number?
Yeah, actually we target to open more to serve more Malaysian people. And also most of the outskirt area we still haven't been there yet for our restaurant. And also some of customer also PM us and also inbox us.
Requesting you to open outlets.
We receive a lot.
Okay.
We see a lot, and also we try to fulfill maybe some demand of the area.
Yeah, I noticed you don't have a presence in East Malaysia, right? I think that's under consideration.
We only have one in Sarawak. Yeah.
So how much due diligence, how much research do you do before a store is open, other than your potential clients, customers PMing you? What's the criteria? Because I read in the prospectus it has to be in a high visibility zone within preferably a mall. Why is that a criteria for Oriental Kopi? Why do you want to only be in malls?
Actually, we not only target in the mall, but what we will do is internal discussion. So we will depend on the stage first.
Okay.
So we depend on the stage. Is it maybe the tourists, more tourists in the stage, and also how the crowd of the area.
I'm also curious because I read that each outlet, the cost is about 2.5 to 2.8 million ringgit, right?
Yes.
Now, I want to clarify this. They say in the prospectus, or I read it at least, that the payback period is within a year. How do you manage to achieve such a good number? That means profit must be very strong for each and every outlet.
Actually, the efficiency of the team, I think. Efficiency, including the times, the period we serve the food to the customer also, and also we manage the crowd of the customers.
So you track how long each customer spends. You want them in and out as fast as possible. The turnaround time. Or is it per receipt spend is important?
We will try our best to serve the food faster.
Okay.
And also within our SOP or not.
And I understand only 13 outlets now are Halal certified, right? And I think your branding has always been, this is a restaurant for all Malaysians.
Yes.
So how soon can all outlets get this Halal certification? Is the process very long? Does it take a long time?
Normally, for each outlet to apply Halal, normally take maybe 3 to 4 months, including the document preparation and also the progress.
So all 20 outlets, how soon do you think you get Halal certification?
Hopefully before April in this year.
Okay. And going forward, all our outlets, I presume, will definitely get their Halal certification.
Yeah. This is what we want to do lah.
Okay. And now that Oriental Kopi has this strong brand equity, I would say, and visibility, has life changed for you in the sense that more owners come knocking on your door, or more operators to open an outlet? I mean, does it mean that you are getting better lease terms and maybe even better locations within the mall than in the early days of your operations?
I think this one is all under discussion because why? And also we have a team for developing our business to expand our business, and also we also going up to meet the more owner also. Yeah,
I'm sure there's a difference, right? Today, you don't have to explain what Oriental Kopi does compared to, let's say, 3 years when you had maybe 1 or 2 outlets only.
Compare them before, I think much more easier for now. Maybe I think the brand may be more popular than before. So for the discussion for more, actually we need to depends on the location and the space. Is it viable in the mall also?
Kelvin, what about overseas expansion? I mean, there is an existing joint venture, right, with Paradise Group. Is that how you're planning to grow your business overseas through these JVs rather than on your own? And at this moment, it's just Singapore. Are you looking at other countries?
Yeah, I think this is a very good question. Definitely, actually, when we started Oriental Kopi, our vision is try to promote Malaysian cuisine to overseas country and also our local. So this is our vision to need to fulfill for our internal team. We will open more outlet in Singapore in this year. And
with the Paradise Group?
Yeah, with the Paradise Group. And also we will target to open maybe neighbor countries.
So neighboring countries would be what? Thailand, Indonesia? Is that your focus?
For current state, haven't decided yet, but we are trying to do the research for nearby countries. Yeah.
The other thing, Kelvin, is why aren't you pursuing, or at least I read, when it comes to the franchise model, that is only reference to overseas outlet in the prospectus. There's no mention of it for operations in Malaysia. Why is that the case?
For the other countries, the resources and also the country, the culture may be quite different, and also depends on the team we work together. So actually, we prefer for our overseas country, the model is a JV partner.
Okay.
So it's maybe the country too far. We not so easy to control one. Maybe we will maybe consider for the franchise model.
But why not in Malaysia?
Wow, from Malaysia.
Yeah, because that would be one of the fastest ways to grow, right? You earn a franchise fee, then you suddenly have Oriental Kopi in many places, locations quite fast.
Day one, since we opened the Oriental Kopi, we already decided we want to control by ourselves, and also we built a very matured team, and also they're quite familiar with the all SOP and also what decision we will make, and also the R&D process for all our foods also.
So this is your way of maintaining food and service quality standards, right? I presume when you don't have any franchise outlets.
Yeah.
Now, I want to know, even then for your owner outlets, of which there are 19, excluding the one in Singapore, right? How do you achieve that? Because I'm sure you can't be in 20 outlets all at the same time.
Yeah.
Especially, Kelvin, there are 120 F&B menu items.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at least. I had a look at the menu. So
you study so
it's also in the prospectus. So how do you maintain it? How do you ensure that the food tastes the same in all 20 outlets?
Okay, the first thing, this one is the team. So actually, every day, every week, we will have a internal meeting with all our staff from management staff and until to the waiter also. So we will clearly tell them, you are not only working for a restaurant. Actually, you are working to promote the Malaysian cuisine. This is a culture. So actually, they really clearly to know what exactly they do. So they are serving the Malaysian cuisine to customer. So they really deeply to understand for this. So and also they were strictly to follow our SOP, including how long you need to check the foods and the freshness of the ingredient, and also the SOP to produce food's quality and also so on. Yeah.
So by the way, I did my due diligence, just to let you know. I visited the Pavilion Damansara outlet yesterday at 2:30 p.m. There wasn't much of a line. It was a kind of an odd afternoon hour, and I was seated within 5 minutes. I ordered a few items. To be fair, the service is what impressed me. The food was okay. So I want to know, what is the magic sauce? The food, I think, was okay. There was a wide choice, so I clearly see there's something for everyone. And the pricing was about 20 ringgit for each main item. Of course, some were more. Is that your secret sauce to Oriental Kopi's success?
Actually, I think most of the people understand for this. Actually, restaurant business depends on the staff.
Okay.
And also for the customer also. So the customer is the key reason. The satisfaction from the customer is the key reason why they can come back again.
Okay, so why do you think they come back? Is it the food because it was okay? Is it the service? Is it ambience? The speed in which they're served? Or is it a bit of everything? Is that the magic sauce for Oriental Kopi?
maybe I cannot call this as a magic. I think it's a teamwork for our team. Yeah, teamwork, and also we clearly to let our staff to know this. The SOP they must be followed.
So when the customer goes there, they know exactly what to expect. Is that the secret to success in a way? Consistency?
I think should be, and also I think they know what is the food they want to order already. Sometimes customer can come back every day, maybe just maybe for a coffee. And also we have a very high requirement for our coffee bean also to produce a cup of coffee. And also the SOP must strictly follow.
Okay.
Yeah, these are quite important things.
But Kelvin, your business is a tough one. F&B is so challenging,
right?
F&B
really challenging.
I mean, competition is intense. Just focusing on your segment, right?
Yeah.
You have Papa Rich, you have Old Town Coffee, and I'm not even including the likes of your Starbucks, Zeus, GG Coffee, which all sell coffee, right?
Yeah.
So how do you intend to remain the flavor of the day? Because customers are very fickle. They change their mind and trends come and go. So how do you maintain this relevance for the long term? Because you're clearly popular now, but is that sustainable?
Yeah, it's a very good question actually. Some people, I told them, we still do the R&D for the foods we serving now. Not only R&D for the new upcoming, what the foods we want to introduce to the customer. So just for your information, what exactly you see in the menu, we are still try to improving.
Oh, so it's constant.
Since day one from now, and also we will try to check it. Is it we can find another better ingredient to maybe the nasi lemak, the rice, and maybe the chicken. We will still trying to improve the current menu also, not only for the new menus.
Okay. The other thing I do want to know is the rest of the IPO proceeds, because 30% is for head office, central kitchen, and warehouse. I want to talk about the central kitchen because I was surprised you don't really have one for the number of outlets that you have. Why is that so? And when you do have this central kitchen, how much of a game changer will it be?
Actually, much preparation work we now doing in our preparation doing in our kitchen. So actually our kitchen is quite small because in a shopping mall, the kitchen cannot too big.
Because the rental is expensive.
This one of the main reason also lah.
Yes.
So we will try to do some preparation works to prepare our foods. So we will try to do it in our central kitchen.
So when it does happen, I think in the prospectus, it looks like something that might come on stream in late 2026, right? So how will it change your, let's say, your GP margins or your expansion plans then? If you do have a central kitchen, will you be more willing to have more than 13 outlets, which is the plan in the prospectus for the moment?
I think we'll not change so much because why? We actually prepare the food and also we cooking on the spot in our kitchen. So this will still remain. So the progress to produce the food is still same. Just the preparation
might be faster.
The preparation. So we will do in the central kitchen. Yeah.
Lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder, thunder.
Malaysia's #1 5G network with you mobile.
Now, Kelvin, we spent the first part of this discussion on the operation of the cafe chain, but we omitted the second revenue stream, which is distribution and retail of Oriental Kopi brand of packaged foods. And I want to include the in-store sales of packaged food too in the figure, which is about 17% of revenue for last year. Now, I can see you're focusing on it, and I know the reason why. How significant though will this be contributing to overall revenue in, let's say, 2 years from now? Do you have a target between cafe and packaged goods?
Yeah, hopefully the FMCG can be higher because this one is more convenient to customer lah. So they can having our taste and also just very easy to prepare the food and also maybe coffee in their home. And also some customer is asking us also, hey, can I, before that lah, can I buy your kaya, can I buy your
Peanut
coffee,
butter,
peanut butter,
your
all
ban
things,
mein. I saw all that it's being sold. But I don't think that's the only reason, because I think it's your margins, Kelvin.
Yeah, actually
It's 52% for packaged goods, very high compared to cafe chain at 25%. So I presume that's another reason why you want to push this segment to grow significantly.
And also the reason for this also some customer also request I want to send to their overseas country, friends, relative, and also they want to buy some souvenir to their friends also in Malaysia. Before that, I always overseas in other countries. I not so easy to find any Malaysian packaged food in other countries.
Yeah.
Not so easy to buy it. So that's why the reason also lah, we try to promote our.
So eventually,
products.
what will be the split between the cafe and the packaged goods? Currently, it's 17 versus 83.
Yeah.
Broadly, what is your ideal in let's say 2 years' time? Would it be like 30, 70? Is that the number?
Hopefully
40, 60?
Hopefully lah, 30 or 30 I think should be okay for FMCG, because why we now actually we receive a lot of inquiries of overseas country, the dealership. So now actually is in the midst of this discussion for this.
Now I want to shift to some of the challenges that I'm sure lie ahead for you. First one I think is of course human capital.
Yeah.
And I went to your shop, and you still need people.
Yeah,
Even though I'm
yeah,
sure
yeah.
you have some
Yes.
level of point of sale, some some technological advancements, but so much of it is still the staff serving me, collecting my menu,
Yes.
collecting my order, serving the food,
Yeah.
at the cashier. So how challenging is it for you to recruit and retain? You have 921 employees currently. Is that your biggest challenge at Oriental Kopi?
Well, this one is definitely since day one. Definitely question. This not so easy. And I think the most important thing is we need to know what is exactly thinking in the mind of our staff. Yeah, we always have a meeting, discussion, internal, and also we have a lunch, a dinner with them together, and we always want to know what they think and also what problem they face in the restaurant. And also the management also. Maybe
Yeah.
sometimes the SOP want to change suddenly, maybe of some reason they maybe not so easy to follow or what. We also want to know, hey, what is the reason you don't follow the SOP or what? We need to know about this.
So you have a rather open door policy with all your staff, in the sense that the feedback loop exists.
Yes, you always to.
But
with them
is your
together.
issue actually getting local talent, or I do see you have 250 over foreign workers? Is that a challenge to actually get, let's say, foreign workers? Because I looked behind, I was sitting behind in front of the kitchen, and I still see a lot of foreign workers in the kitchen, and then a mixture on the shop front. Is it hard for you to recruit?
Actually, for now, after Halal certified, actually for us is easier than before lah.
Okay, because
recruit
you
staff.
can get stuff from everywhere, anywhere.
Yeah, I think this one quite better for us. If you compare with before that.
And labour cost is about 14% of total cost, right? Will that increase significantly in 2025 with the imposition of the minimum wage and that mandatory 2% contribution to EPF for foreign workers? I don't suppose labour costs ever come down, right?
Yeah, I think this one still okay for us because our minimum wages is more than this.
Or everybody earns more than 1,700?
Yeah, before that it's already like that.
Okay, and what about material costs? That comprises 50% of total operating costs in 2025. Is that also on the rising trend?
Definitely the ingredient will be increased, I think, in the future. And also, but I think this one is not impact for us only, and also impact for the whole industry. And also, I think, some of our partner and also our supplier is quite a long time with us together already, and also they will tell us we need to forecast how long for our ingredient, and also lock in the price. Yeah.
So the one that comes to mind is, of course, coffee beans, right?
Yes.
Or Robusta and Arabica coffee prices have been rising, I think, due to weather conditions.
Yes.
I think even Arabica up 83% in 2024. Now, what's interesting is coffee is less than 5% of input costs. I thought it'd be more. I thought your coffee will be a large component, but clearly other items like bakery goods, I saw, and also even things like fish, meat, and all that. But how can you actually pass on these rising costs to consumers, be it whether it's labor, whether it's material costs, or even maybe in the future electricity costs? Can you pass it on? Have you had to increase prices in the last 3 years?
We not often to increase our price actually. If we increase our price, I think only less than 5%.
And you have done it successfully. Nobody noticed because it's less than 5%.
No, actually, the less than 5% maybe 10 cent.
Okay.
10 cent like that.
So customers accept that.
Because last 3 years, think not so often.
Okay. And I wonder, Malaysian customers, are they very hard to handle? Are they a challenge? Because I want to bring out a recent thing that happened to y'all. I think you put up this 15% Chinese New Year surcharge.
Yeah.
Which was removed. How much backlash did you get? I mean, was it like a lesson learned? Okay, Malaysian customers are very vocal. We have to be mindful of what they think.
I think for our size, actually we are in the service industry. The customer voice is the most important things for us. We always will think about what is the customer want actually, and also we do what we can, and also actually not so easy to ask our staff to open our outlet in Chinese New Year. Yeah.
But was that a lesson learned? That today in social media everything is like revealed overnight, like instantly.
Yeah. I think actually it's quite good for us, and also we know the market voice and also the customer voice, and also we receive the feedback from the customer. So I think the issue bring up for the market is good, because not only for us know about this, what is a customer concern about, and also not only our industry. I think maybe for the other industry, they see the news like that. I think the customer is right also. It's quite good, and also our team quite understand for this.
Okay, so lesson learned. Now I want to talk about financials and growth. I mean, stellar for the last 3 years, right? Your CAGR, more than 281%, and the 7 analysts that cover the stock have a forecasted revenue of 411 million for 2025. I mean, will you deliver that number? It's a 48% increase from last year's revenue. Is that achievable?
For 2025?
Yeah.
Or still earlier of the year. We still don't really know about the figure, but we will definitely try our best. Maybe for overseas country expansion also.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully we can do more for this year lah.
Okay, so more outlets expected. How many at least for 2025 out of the 13 for the next 2 years? Are you confident of opening in
actually depends on the area and also the demands. We will not open too much because let's say the existing outlet got here already, so it depends on the kilometer also.
Okay, so you don't want it to be within a certain radius for the existing store.
Yes.
Similarly, the profit forecast for 2025 is 65 million ringgit. It's a 14% increase.
Not so high.
No, it's a 14%. Doesn't seem that high from 2025's figures of 44.5 million ringgit. You think that's too high, or is it about right?
For me, I think always have the challenge. If the market they expect so high, definitely we will try our best, see whether can meet the expectation of the customer or not. But if cannot meet, please don't be disappointed. We will try our best. If this year cannot, we will try next year maybe.
Okay. Now, my issue with Oriental Kopi is the valuations. Your stock has done so well, right? From the IPO price. And at this price, the stock is trading at a forward price earnings ratio of 26 times. And that's not cheap.
So. Yes,
okay, when you compare it with the broader FBM KLCI, and bear in mind you're on ACE listed, it's expensive against the FBM KLCI. It's also expensive against the consumer sector average, which is around 17 times. And even Old Town, remember them before they were taken private?
Yeah, sure.
They were taken private in 2017 at a price earnings ratio of 24 times. So Kelvin, isn't all the good news already in the share price? What's the upside left for me if I want to be Oriental Kopi shareholder?
Oh, this one.
This is the $1 trillion question.
Yeah. I think the good news will come. I think still need time for us. I think but definitely we really try our best to deliver maybe more good news. But for current state, maybe I cannot talk too much about this. But definitely I will try, because for our internal team, actually for the worldwide country, overseas country, still I think not so easy to find Malaysian cuisine. Yeah. Then also we will target and also try to promote
So you're
our
bringing
brand and also the Malaysian cuisine to other countries.
So you're planning to bring Malaysian cuisine to the rest of the world. Is that your goal?
Try in my life. Right, yeah.
On that note, thank you for your time today in the Breakfast Grill with Datuk Kelvin Chan, Managing Director of Oriental Kopi Holdings Berhad. I'm Wong Shaning, BFM 89.9.